guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us again today. Today's video will be a Weebly website builder review for 2023. So, just before I get into it, once you've watched the video, you can utilize your own free trial version of Weebly by clicking the link in the description down below. So once you've seen it, and if you think it's for you, then you can just click that link and off you go. So it's going to be a very, very quick overview of just what I think of it after using it to quite an extent. Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic platform, I'd say. It's great if you're a beginner, and it's also very good and accessible if you're an advanced user who's able to utilize HTML or anything like that, So I think it's a very strong platform. It's very well rounded. There's no weaknesses, and yeah, I'd highly recommend it as a whole. One thing that I find personally a little bit frustrating, that you might not, it might not bother you, but it is for me, is the fact that you can't like drag and drop things in the interface. I mean, you can move things to a certain extent, but for example, if I just wanted to shift this form, down a little touch or to the right a little touch, or wherever it is, if I wanted to offset that button for any particular reason, then you can't do so like you would in another web browser editor, like Wix or something like that, which does have a drag and drop kind of interface, So say if that text, I wanted it to kind of appear, just in the middle of that button, for example, it's not something you'd be able to do. You'd have to do it with, padding or spacing, or, it is quite frustrating in that sense. But if that doesn't bother you, the kind of flip side of that really is that you can very quickly make a template look a bit of a mess if you're dragging and dropping things around and you're losing the justification of things very quickly. It does, open the doors to the website becoming a little bit of a mess. But I kind of prefer that little attention to detail, So that's something that I think would come down to preference. Other than that, I think it's really good. The vast majority of stuff that you're going to want is found in the build menu here, and if it isn't, it's got a very comprehensive app store. One thing I really like about it is how surface level all the settings are. So you can access almost everything that you need just within a click or two. Most of these settings on other browser-based web editors that I've utilized, hidden, and you've got to kind of do a lot of menu diving. So that is one thing that I've enjoyed about it, is the fact that you can very quickly get to your header and footer, to paste in some code. You can very quickly see where you can change the URL and access your cookies and things like that without having to go through a succession of menus. So yeah. And the fact that it's free, and the fact that you've got access to that free trial version of it as well, is as a link down below, I think is great as well. And yeah, that's it. If you've enjoyed the review and you want to see more tutorial videos and review videos of that nature, give the channel a like and subscribe. If you've got any suggestions for future videos or any questions or anything like that, leave them as comments down below. And thank you very much for watching.